Views and opinions expressed are not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas podcast.
Well, greetings and welcome to this week's edition of the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas podcast. I'm John Engelman. Thank you for being here. This week, we're in Bentonville at Chick'n Headz, talking with owners Byron and Natasha Kendle. But before we sit down with them, good news. First off, happy new school year to all of you that celebrate. Of course, Mrs. Flavors is a teacher, and she's been knee-deep into the school year for a couple of weeks already, and the new year has started. Also, it's a new year for several restaurants, as they either opened or are opening very soon. Let's kick it off with Saltine's Bakery and Kitchen in Fayetteville. They are located at 659 East Huntsville Road and the old Café Lavande location. They'll specialize in a fast casual breakfast with sourdough and coffee. Hey, owners James and Aubrey Isom, when are you guys opening?
Yeah, so tomorrow at 7 a.m. we're going to be opening the doors, kind of grand opening. We're hoping to have kind of our full menu ready to rock. Coffee, breakfast pastries, lunch to go, like grab-and-go sandwiches, salads, things of that nature.
I think the thing to note, we're really passionate about wherever we can, just using like any local ingredients. So like seasonal local, we're using local eggs, sourcing anything we can locally. Our menu will change somewhat. We want to make sure to keep some of the favorite staples that we have. So we'll have some nice savory breakfast options, as well as some sweet breakfast options. Something for everybody.
Flyway Brewery opened Monday in Bentonville on the Walmart campus. It's Flyway's 5th location, and in Northwest Arkansas, with the other spot being in Fayetteville, it's the 2nd there. Flyway CEO and COO Rob Byford is thrilled to be on the Walmart campus and to continue that growth in Northwest Arkansas.
We're really happy to be here. I mean, we're only here because Walmart invited us. So if it wasn't for them and the invite, we wouldn't have the opportunity to be here, and we're excited about it being on this campus. Expanding Northwest Arkansas has been not only good in our tap room restaurants, but it's been phenomenal in our retail wholesale sales as well.
This one from my friend Jera at Blue Iris Consulting. Follow her on Instagram. If you remember the Dinner with Friends series, then you now know Aida. It opened last Saturday, and it's in the Two Friends books on the 8th Street Market in Bentonville. It's only open on Saturday nights. It's an after-hours bar, listing room, salon, and they have a small from-scratch menu rooted in Argentine and Italian comfort food. Find more out at aidasbentonville.com. This one for the Fayetteville Flyer. Punk Truck Stop is coming to Fayetteville at 509 West Spring Street in the spot formerly known as the Artemis Temperance Lounge next door to the Botanical in the Metro District. According to the flyer, it'll be a music venue, a radical bookshop, coffee shop, cafe, print shop, and bodega. They had a soft opening event Monday, and according to the flyer, they'll continue the build-out of the business, including the cafe, over time. Well, as we told you last week, Bienvenue officially opens Tuesday in Rogers at the old Theo's location. It's a quick turnaround from when they took over the location, and according to Bienvenue owner and executive chef Will Mauk, they've been hauling.
I guess it will be a month. It's almost a month since we got the keys. And we've had teams working, AM teams working and PM teams working both. And so we've stripped out as much as we can without calling it construction, basically. And then a lot of cosmetic changes and a lot of just deep cleaning.
A big happy anniversary to Hog Café as they celebrated their 26th birthday of their Little Rock location. And it's going to happen on Monday the 17th. Now, why do I bring that up? Well, the Fayetteville location will also be taking part in the celebration. As a thank you to their loyal customers, they'll be offering their iconic pulled pork sandwich with a drink at the year 2000 pricing. $5 plus tax. Dine-in only, one per guest. And a happy 10 years to Bucks on Emma. They will have Buckapalooza going on this weekend. It'll have live music, food trucks, local vendors, and it's family friendly. It happens Saturday, starting at 4 o'clock, and it goes, well, until it ends. Now for the not-so-great news. The Foghorns across 15th Street from Baumwalker Stadium closed on Saturday. They say that another restaurant will be moving in. No word on what that is yet. Foghorns in Springdale closed earlier this summer on June the 6th. The Foghorns location on Green Acres Road will continue to remain open going forward. And to fans of the Blazin' Asian food truck down in MLK, you've only got a few more days to enjoy their food before they relocate to Tremonton, Utah. They said in an Instagram post that their last day is this Saturday unless they sell out first, which means you'd better not wait till Saturday. We are mere days away from Nosh Nola opening in downtown Springdale, and in today's Flavors Flashback, owner-operator Hayne Begley talks about taking a break from the restaurant industry a while back and what he did.
And in 2011, in order to do my own thing, I decided I took a job at Union Pacific Railroad. So my dad had ended up retiring from them, had been with them 42 years.
Family business.
Yeah, and said, hey, they're hiring. And I was like, insurance, like a little bit of retirement, really good money.
Benefits.
Yeah, and so was married, told my my now ex-wife, hey, you get 6-7 years to do whatever you want. You want to go back to school? Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
But at the end of that, I do not want to be there for forever. I want to go open my own place.
Right.
And so stayed at the railroad till 2017.
All right.
Yeah.
What did you do there?
I was a conductor, so I rode trains.
No way.
Yeah. It
How
sounds
cool is that?
way more cool than it is.
Sounds very romantic.
It's super cool for about 6 months. and then it's real boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
yeah.
get caught up on reading and everything.
Well, you can't have a book out. You can't have a phone out. Like it was a time where they were going through some real stringent rules.
Oh no.
And so you just kind of sat and looked out the window and chatted with your engineer. If you enjoyed each other. And if not, you just sat there in silence.
Just pumping yourself full of caffeine, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you wouldn't know if you're going to work at 10 a.m., 10 p.m., 2 a.m. It just, when the phone rang, you went.
Brutal.
Yeah, it was a rough couple years.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, but you figure it out, and then...
well, I hope the money was good. Dang.
Money was great.
Okay, good.
The money's, as the guys who've been there forever would tell you, keep your mouth shut, and they'll fill your pockets full of money, and they were not wrong.
Wow.
Just do what they tell you. Yeah.
For those listening and we're thinking about getting into restaurants, and now they're like, I might have to go work on the railroad.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you, I make way less money, but I'm way happier.
That's
way happier.
Byron and Natasha Kendle are high school sweethearts from Little Rock. What brought them here is what brings many people here, Walmart. They both come from big families and have a pretty big one themselves. Though they have corporate backgrounds, there was a little restaurant experience along the way, and their recall from it's pretty funny. They'd always kicked around the idea of a restaurant, but it wasn't ever real until one day. It's a story where their bluff got called, and they had to figure everything out on the spot. It's a great story. Finally, why the move from Fayetteville to Bentonville? Well, it may not be what you think. You'll hear the reasons why and much, much more. That's next, right here on the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas podcast. Well, we've got our first full slate of preseason football games this weekend, and with the temperatures we'll be having, it looks like all the watch parties will be indoors. Why not greet your guests like the gracious host that you are with a cool beverage from Macadoodles in Pineville or Guess Who in Bentonville, and you won't find a better beer selection anywhere. Wine fan? Well, you know the drill. They've got red and white wine samples going on from open to close, plus spirit tastings anytime you stop in. And when they bring in a new barrel buy, there's usually an open bottle waiting so you can try it before you buy. And if there's not, just ask. Within reason, they're always happy to pop one open for you. And at Macadoodles in Pineville, do not miss their exclusive private label wines and spirits. The price and the quality are outstanding. So grab your game day favorites at Macadoodles in Pineville or Guess Who in Bentonville. And to be sure to check their Facebook pages for weekend specials.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. Innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world. They're skilled experts, discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, leading by example. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org.
Welcome back. We're in Bentonville, and we are at Chick'n Headz with Byron and Natasha Kendle. Guys, how are you?
Doing great.
Amazing.
Hey, thanks for your time. I know you guys slay in here, but you still made time for me to come in and interview you, so I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. We appreciate it.
You guys are jumping, let me tell you. I'm curious because I'm quite sure your background is professional background, maybe not be in the restaurant industry. What are your guys' background? Byron, let's start with you.
My background is actually in IT.
Okay, IT.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been in the IT probably for the past 25,
Are you still in?
30 years. No, not anymore.
Okay, I was about to say, how are you in? That's great. Tasha,
Yes.
how about you?
So first half of my career was learning and development. Actually, no. The second half was learning and development.
Right.
The first half was more data analysis type work.
Okay, all right. So you guys have kind of been pretty straight along when someone like me has had like 5 different careers and, since 19 to now. But good for you guys. Although I guess that does kind of change here for you.
Oh, yeah.
How did you all end up in Northwest Arkansas, and where are you originally from?
Originally from Little Rock.
Okay.
And I actually went to college here, but we came back full circle, about 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago. And just like most people here came back, Walmart brought us here.
Sure.
So.
That's not a shock.
Yeah.
That's not a shock.
Yes.
And Byron, you're Little Rock as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So did you guys meet in college?
High school.
High school.
High school?
We met when we were 15. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man. Right on.
Yeah.
So you guys probably know each other a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
That's great. So you guys kind of got an early dose of working with family by starting something called the Kendle Group. First off, tell me what that is. Secondly, it's all family.
It's all family. I mean, you can say we are a family of creatives.
Love it.
3 daughters, and everyone has their own unique talent. So it was kind of a merge of graphic design. He is a self-taught graphic designer.
Nice.
And so is our youngest daughter. So they were graphic designers. Then you had our oldest daughter, and she has a degree in architecture.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So there's her, and then the middle daughter, she's kind of a mini me, I would say.
Oh, boy.
She's like the marketing guru. She's just kind of all things.
Her phone's
anything she
always
touched.
ringing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I was heavily into like event design. We have an
Okay.
event management group.
Yeah.
So, started out doing weddings and birthday parties, and then
Sure.
brought him along into that, and he was building props for events and things like that.
Wow.
He has great carpentry skills.
No
So,
kidding.
so we started doing that, and it's like, how did you marry all of that?
Yeah.
And it just ended up becoming the Kendle Group. I don't even know where we even came up with the name, but it was like the Kendle Group.
You just had to go with something, right?
And people just started knowing us as the Kendle Group. So,
Nice. And you got a good reputation from that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tell me about growing within that, and because is that what you guys were doing once started getting to COVID a little bit?
we were doing that alongside of our professional jobs.
Oh gosh.
So yes, we literally we don't sleep. We are.
I don't think so.
We always have our foot on the gas,
Yeah.
and I consider it therapy for us.
Okay.
It's always been therapy because it's something we enjoy doing. So we've always done it. The only difference is that I've scaled back on event planning,
All right.
just because the time involved. In it.
Yeah, that's a big commitment.
It's a
Event
big
planning
commitment.
is.
It
Yeah,
is.
It sure is.
Yeah.
I would think that you would have to running this place for crying out loud.
Absolutely.
I mean, when I came in, I saw Byron kind of relaxing off in the what was the
Our VIP room,
VIP
our party room.
Thank you,
Mhm.
the
Yes.
party room. Yes. I was thinking that's a man that's been working right there.
That's a man. That's a hardworking.
That's a
man.
hardworking
That
man
is a
right there.
hardworking man.
So Byron, tell me a little bit about that, from the Kendle Group to what you were doing pre-COVID or into COVID, I guess.
Yeah, pre-COVID, I was in IT.
Yeah.
I was a network operations manager. I managed a group of analysts and engineers
Okay.
that we took care of with Windstream.
Oh,
we
yeah.
were responsible for cell towers, a number of cell towers, I'd say east of the Mississippi for
Oh, gosh, okay.
Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, US Cellular, Ritter Communications, everything like that. So it's 24, by 7 operation.
Yeah.
So I did that remotely.
Of course.
So luckily during the
You mean you weren't at the base of the tower with a laptop around going, this one doesn't seem to be operating
tried to
today.
be.
but I was up plenty of nights at 3-4 a.m.
Oh, God, man.
on the phone with the text, making sure that things got done, and got made sure when everyone woke up in the morning their cell phones were working.
Yeah, there's that too. That's kind of important, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh, what a freaking responsibility that is. Are you kidding me? You're not still doing that, right?
No.
That's how you got the gray in the beard, was from that?
That
came from us.
And
A house full of women. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my man!
And a female dog who's when she passed, she was 16.
Oh wow!
So he had a house full of women, and he earned every gray hair.
Hey, you bet you did. Along with that job and that.
Yes.
My man.
Absolutely.
That hurts. That
Yes.
hurts too. So, did you guys grow up working in restaurants at all?
Yes.
Okay.
High school, like we both worked at Wendy's.
Really?
In high school,
Okay.
yes, absolutely.
Nice.
So we worked fast food, but it was early on.
Pocket money, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But never thought that however many years down the line that we would start a restaurant.
No.
But I mean, I will say that we both learned a lot just working at Wendy's.
Sure.
I have to give credit to Wendy's.
Yeah, I got to give them that because, I mean, even that was my first job. I mean, a lot of things that we did there still stuck with me all through these years.
Who got who the job at Wendy's?
Neither one.
Oh, you went in together?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
I don't even remember who started there first.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I was
Probably
there first.
me.
I think I was
started
there first.
at 15, 16.
I think I was there first.
You started at 15, probably.
I was a cook. She was a
Okay.
cashier.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's where the cooking started, right?
I did
Kinda
make
get
burgers.
to the next question.
I made burgers.
Did
the
you?
red, green, white, and whatever.
The square burgers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I grew up in Dallas. Wendy's is a thing there. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Well, so is it fair to say that that's where you learned to cook, or did you learn to cook earlier, or tell me?
It was early on. I mean, it was
Okay.
family. I mean, he comes from a family of cooks, and
Yeah.
then I come from a family of people that cook great food.
Yeah.
And so we have recipes, from like his mom, my mother,
Heck yeah.
and we've slept on these recipes. We've cooked at home. And then the girls, like, they've learned a lot from their grandparents. And so we just started cooking. I mean, but still, we didn't think we were going to open a restaurant. We didn't.
Well, that's long ago. You're not even thinking about
right,
that.
you
You're going to
don't know if-
college, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know if everyone's going to like your food. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Everybody cooks. Everybody cooks for their families, and the family's like, "Oh yeah, we love your food." So
Yeah.
and everybody asks, "Oh, I'm a great cook. I can open up a restaurant."
So right. So here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get pulled in by parents to cook? Because occasionally, mom would say, "Hey, you're going to go to college soon. Come learn how to do this. Come look."
That would be my mom.
Okay.
That would be my mom.
Same.
Yeah.
It was that and laundry.
I was just gonna say
Were you
that.
gonna say
I was
that?
just gonna
Right?
say that.
Yes.
You're gonna learn how to do your own laundry and everything.
yes.
Yep.
That and laundry.
Yeah. And kids today, by the way, at least my niece and nephew, they do their own laundry, and they had, way previous to, they're in college now, but way previous to that. Do your kids do their laundry?
Yes.
I think it's generational now that
Yes.
the younger ones are doing it far earlier than we did.
Yes.
Yeah. She had our daughters doing their own laundry. Early teens?
Yes.
Early teens. Mm-hmm.
That washer and dryer just humming all day
It's
and night.
humming. They know how to sort it, everything.
Right.
The two oldest ones did it so well, they actually threw the youngest one in the dryer. And
Pardon?
Yes, they did. They threw her in the dryer and turned it on.
That's what I thought you said.
We found that out years later that they did that to her. Yes. And so, but no, Byron has always probably been the cook in our family.
Okay.
Like when our girls were younger, we lived in Dallas.
Okay.
And so
Ooh, what part?
We were in North Dallas. We lived off ofRay Hubbard for a long time.
Yeah. LBJ in Central, the High Five. That's where I was born and raised.
He worked in
Yeah.
Carrollton. I worked in Capel.
No, nice.
So I had a long commute.
You missed
Not
that traffic.
nice to
Sorry.
drive. Oh,
Listen. I
LBJ.
do love Dallas though, but he did the grocery shopping
Yeah.
and he loved to cook. So I let him, and I took care of the girls.
That's right.
And we loved it, and he would cook, and he would fix our plates and put it in front of us, and I'm like, okay.
Look at you,
Yeah, I'm gonna
right?
keep this guy
Yeah,
around.
the
You
only
got to.
complaint they would have is they say, "Oh, it takes too long for me to cook."
Right? See, I'm the cook of the house.
Yes.
But my wife cleans.
Yes.
She does the dishes.
Uh-huh.
And you all have kids to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that would be me.
Oh.
They cleaned, but
You got to go back through?
Yeah, I took care of the house.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, experimenting at home before you opened up the restaurant, how far did that get? Seriously. And I guess I'm talking to you, Byron. As far as experimenting go, do you go with what you know, or do you experiment?
I dabbled a bit in experiment, and I always had my own focus group. Of course, they let me know if something,
Right.
was a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Because the kids were picky eaters.
Sure.
So I had to get creative with some things.
Yeah.
So like our youngest, she doesn't like cabbage. She hates cabbage.
Okay.
But I created a cabbage dish that they all loved, except for this one.
Full
She
of
didn't
brown
like it.
sugar and butter.
No,
Oh,
believe
okay.
it or not, just cabbage, and I think I've seen on social media, they call it maybe dirty cabbage now.
Okay.
So something to that effect,
Okay.
but also with the Italian sausage
Oh,
and
yeah. We do
spaghetti
that.
noodles, with spaghetti noodles
Okay.
as well.
All right. Interesting.
And some bell peppers in there chopped up and steamed.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the noodles just kind of gave it a fun effect.
Okay.
And actually, she didn't even realize she was eating cabbage. So-
Nice. Until she listens.
Yes.
Yeah. No, maybe not. All right, so we're heading into COVID, and was that what kind of put you guys over the edge to? Because I'm assuming you had been talking about opening a restaurant on a serious note.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we first moved up here, I was like, man,
Now, what year was this?
what was it?
2015.
Okay.
I think.
2015,
Mid-teens?
Or
Yeah.
14,
Okay.
Yeah.
15, something like that.
Gotcha.
And we get up here and it's like, man, there's not a lot of wing places up here. Mm-hmm. Of course, there's Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings. That's when we really learned about Foghorns.
Yep.
And it's like, I was like, I think we could do something up here.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course she was like, yeah, right. When? With what time?
Yeah, she's right.
What time and what money?
Well,
that
there's that.
takes a lot.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's like, okay. Well, hopeful thinking.
Goes in the back burner, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't give it up. You just you're not thinking about it every minute of every day just yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So COVID comes around. Tell me what did it. What put you guys over the edge?
I think, it sort of just happened because, we were stuck in the house. He made the girls, everyone had to move home. They had to stay under his roof.
Okay.
He had a big bag of rice and a big bag of beans.
Yeah, man.
And all we did was, everybody was fighting because we wanted to get out. So, seriously. And so he and I, we would get out and drive around, and we just started looking at spots and just talking about the what ifs. And then, and during that time, I was laid off. And so, he was still working remotely, and we're just looking, and we're like, man, this would be a good spot. And so we were like, let's just call and see if we can schedule an appointment to see this spot. And
Okay.
we did. And things just started unraveling.
Is it one of unraveling?
Yes, it was like
That's quite a description.
It was crazy because the decision when everything's shutting down.
Yeah.
Here we are thinking about opening up a restaurant.
Were you thinking you'd get a good deal at that time?
not
No,
really.
not
We didn't
really.
even think.
I was just, honestly, I was thinking, what? Even though everything's shut down, everything's moving towards takeout. I said,
That's smart.
People still have to eat.
He's like, they still have to eat, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no. Like, what are we doing? I don't even, because typically Byron and I would think through things.
Sure.
Like we don't just.
You're not whim people. Not on a whim.
No, we it has to make sense.
Yeah.
That did not make sense at all. And people literally called us stupid and all of that. And he always said if we ever opened up a restaurant, he wanted to call it the End Zone. And so, but then I just went to sleep one night, woke up, and I said, no, it needs to be called Chick'n Headz. And people were like, are you stupid? Like, why would you call it Chick'n Headz? And then you're going to open there in COVID? I mean, so many people. And again, we were not thinking. And that is not us. If you know us, that's not us. So we just kept going.
Well, you're getting into something where you guys have established careers and backgrounds, but
Yes.
you're getting into something where you don't know what you don't know.
We did not know.
Yeah.
Like,
And we looked around. I mean, we looked. It's like, man, there's a lot of places that are, available. Right. I mean, we went down to Fayetteville, Springdale. Yeah. We were.
You had your pick.
Rogers, Bentonville, pretty much everywhere. Centerton. We were like, where are we gonna go? But there were a lot of places that were just empty shells. So we had to be. I guess you can say we had to be mindful of that too, because like you said, no bank is going to touch you, especially opening up a restaurant during COVID.
Right.
Not going to touch you. So, going into an empty shell, how much is this going to cost?
Right, the build out.
Savings gone.
Yeah.
Everything. So it's like, well, let's just start looking into pre-existing spaces.
Sure.
And see what we can come across. Nothing big, because now in my mind, I'm thinking takeout. 1,000 square feet, 1,500 square feet, something small.
Okay, that's small.
Just pretty much, you walk in, there's a counter, here's your food,
right?
And that's it,
right?
And we never found a space like that.
Okay,
everything we found was larger, 2,000 square feet, 3,000 square feet.
Yeah,
and it's just like that's going to be a lot of space. What do we do with all that?
Right.
Our old location in Fayetteville, we went, we saw it, we're like, okay, it was a
pizza.
It's a King's Pizza before.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It was like, okay, so the layout was there.
Okay.
I was like, okay, doable, but I'm like, this is a lot of space. What are we going to do with all this space? Let's keep looking.
Yeah.
So we keep looking. Then you say, laid up one night and say, let's go back and look at it again.
Yeah.
So we go back, we look at it again, and we're talking to the rep and everything. It's like, how does this work? What do we do?
Because it's not HGTV. You don't get the one you want to take. You don't get to see that last and then pick that, right? You've got to go back and
So and we're asking. So okay. So if we're interested in this space, what do we do?
Yeah.
Now what? How's this work?
Right.
He's like, I don't know. You just sign a lease and. Here you go. I'm like,
I just happen to have a pen.
So I'm like, okay, so what's the deposit? How much is rent? What?
Right.
And during the time, it was $12 a square foot, 3,000 square feet. So it's just like,
oof.
Geez, that's
steep.
That's kind of, that was a lot. And so it's just like, okay, so when does rent start? As soon as you sign the lease, it's like.
See that X on there, right? You put your name next to it.
And I'm thinking, okay, so we have to pay rent when we don't have any equipment.
Yeah.
No furniture.
Yeah.
It's like, so we're going to be paying on an empty space.
You're right. You guys didn't think this through, did you?
we're going to be paying on the empty space for I don't know how many months, and we don't even know where we're going to furnish this from.
Oh no!
So it's just like,
Yeah.
And he goes, who knows? Maybe you want to ask for free rent.
People do that?
I'm like, people do what? He said, I don't know. He said, I can't tell you, to do that. But
hang on. This is the guy leasing the building. Oh, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I just got the hand to put up for people that are only listening right now. They can't see it.
And it's just like, so do you guys offer free rent? He said, I don't know. Let me make a phone call and see.
So we asked.
Stop it.
We asked for a year.
And we got 10 months. We got 10 months.
Good God.
10 months.
Yes.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I was like, okay. And it got scary at that point.
So now it's like.
Okay, so that was the moment that made it real.
That was the moment that made it real.
Pardon my French, but I was like, shit just got real.
Yeah, it did.
It just got real.
Yeah.
I'm just like.
You clucked around and found out, right?
We clucked around and found out.
So we're like, now what? Because now it's kind of like he just called our bluff. It's like,
he did.
It's like, okay, so now you don't pay anything. I don't even remember when we signed. Let's say if we signed the lease in June, it's like, okay, so here you go. Here comes rent due in April of next year. So I'm just like.
Yeah.
How do you respond to that?
Well, all I remember
Remember that pen you showed me? Do you still have it on you?
Yes. All I remember is when we made the decision and we decided on an opening date, we had about 45 days to make some stuff happen.
Yeah.
and we made that.
Yeah.
That.
We
Because let me
Because
interject real
time
quick.
was money.
Yeah, time's money, but I'm also thinking there's some people going out of business and there's some equipment available.
That part.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That part.
Gotcha.
We did make some road trips.
Yes.
Oh, did you really?
Yes.
We
How
did.
far did you go?
Indianapolis.
It was, yeah.
Indianapolis was the furthest we went.
In Mass, and in the middle of COVID.
I'm guessing you didn't drive a sedan.
No.
No.
You know.
We did. We drove our SUV.
Okay. Yeah.
We went to that space. We found it. We rented a storage unit, got everything out of the space, put it in storage, drove back home, and we were like, okay, so now we got a storage unit
We got to
full
go
of
back.
equipment. We got to go back and get it.
Oh my
So
gosh.
now we set up. We set up and we got a rider truck.
Yeah.
We rented a rider truck from here and hauled it to there, unloaded that storage, loaded everything up. Just me, her, and the girls.
Oh
That's
wow.
it. And we have photos of it too.
I bet you
Yes.
do. I bet you. I'm looking at
And-
the frames. I don't see them. You need to put them up in
and
here somewhere.
We probably should do that.
Yeah.
And we drove that sucker back here and started unloading, cleaning up, and we were getting ready to open.
Doing our own build out, paint, everything.
That's amazing.
Everything. Even in this building right here, like every piece of equipment you see, we moved it in ourselves.
Wow.
Like like the loading, the unloading in Fayetteville, it was hard. It was hard.
Well, you were bragging on Byron's carpentry. I guess that came in
Yes,
handy too.
Absolutely.
It came in handy in some
Yeah.
spaces.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It came in handy
He
in
did a
some
lot of
spaces.
building. He did a lot of
Nice.
constructing and
Nice.
yes.
What was it like finally getting those doors open in Fayetteville? First time.
Scary.
Scary.
It was scary.
I talk to a lot of people, and a common theme is, when you're the night before you're opening the doors, your thought is anyone going to come? Does that ring true?
Yes.
Yeah. My that was one of my concerns, and it was just like, what if this doesn't work?
Yeah.
Now we got to figure something out if this doesn't work. We got 9 months to figure something out. At this point in time, now we have 7 months to figure something out.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, so we can ride for 7 months, but after that,
Yeah.
what to do then?
Yes.
But
Yes.
needless to say, the support, the overwhelming support that we got, it was just like, it took off to the point where I then had to quit my job
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
to keep up.
Okay.
Day
Yeah.
one, it was a 3-hour wait. Now, part of that was because there were a lot of people, and the other part is that you got new staff. You have new cooks
Oh, sure.
who were like trying to figure out, how do I read from this screen? Or,
Oh, boy.
you know,
And not to
we're
mention-
still trying to get our flow down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just even if it's a pre-existing restaurant, this just that first day, opening day issues that you
Yeah.
run into.
Oh, yeah.
But we're both resilient, and it's
Sure.
like we always live by that motto: fail fast, fail forward. What's
Okay.
not working? What do we need to tweak? And I tell people all the time in Fayetteville, we constantly tweaked. This isn't working. Customers said this. Let's tweak this. Some things you couldn't move the needle on, but some things it's like, okay, if we can make a difference here, let's tweak this. And that's what we always did.
Got to keep it.
And
Got to keep doing it,
was
right?
Work. Like, we opened the business from 5 p.m. to close and on the weekends. And, you hear people, oh, y'all have weird hours. I'm like, that's because I just spent 12 hours at my day job.
Yeah.
And now I'm here.
Just killing yourself.
It was hard. It
Yeah.
was hard, but
Yeah.
we loved it. And our customer base in Fayetteville, man, and they still come here. Like,
That's great.
our Fayetteville customers, and we had customers that came from up north as well, but that base was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they took care of us.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah. So, how long were you guys in Fayetteville?
5 years.
Was that 5 years?
5 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, that's what we said.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Tweaking and everything. When did you
Yes.
guys start thinking? Okay, we need to move north. When did that enter your mind frame?
Well, we actually probably year 2, year 3.
Year two.
It wasn't so much as we need to move north.
Yeah.
But it's like we're gonna need a bigger boat.
I see.
We're out.
Yes.
We've outgrown this space.
Yeah.
We can't keep up. We don't have enough space for product. You know,
Right.
come through the weekend, come Sunday, we're out of this, we're out of that, you know, and it's like, oh man, they never have anything in stock. It's like, no, we just can't keep it.
Yeah.
There's
Those
nowhere to
days.
store it.
Yeah.
So, you know, after that happens so many times, you start losing customers.
Right.
So as she says, fell fast, fell forward. So we're like, okay, we can get the suite next door, and then that got leased out.
Ah.
Okay, we can get the suite on the other side. Nope, that got leased out. So it just got to the point where it's like, okay, we got to start looking. We cannot renew this lease.
Yeah.
We need to. And
Y'all run out of time, huh?
yeah.
We were running out of time, yes. And then as far as like being further north, I think initially, because we lived in Rogers,
I see.
you know, it's like we're central Rogers, so we wanted to have something close to home, you know, so it was always an option.
Sure.
But the real estate at that time, it was so expensive,
Yeah.
you know, in this area.
Sure.
So we were like, okay, Fayetteville it is. And so we commuted, so.
Yeah. All right. How did you find this spot?
Ooh,
Interesting.
that is an interesting story.
We looked all over.
Yeah.
We were looking all over. Now, you fast forward post-COVID 5 years, you're going from $12 a square foot to anywhere between $28 to $40 a square foot.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
it's like,
You're not getting 10 free months.
No, not at all.
no.
Yeah.
So
I would say this location was a combination between the management company here, the leasing company that oversees this place, and then we worked with a realtor as well.
Okay.
And so I think it was the combination between the two.
Well, I remember the previous place. It was also a chicken place, and
Right.
it just timed out beautifully for you guys as far as their exit and your entrance.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yes. And we met them right before we moved in
Yeah.
and everything too, so.
So they already kind of had the kitchen, I would think.
Yes.
Was there a lot that needed to be done structurally?
Well, I would say not
Structurally,
structurally,
no. Yeah.
you know, no more than Byron closing in a wall.
Okay.
And then just us making it our own.
Yeah.
And so we already had furniture and equipment. So, Byron converted that party room and things like that.
Yeah.
So it was just us just converting it to our own. But the bones were already here.
A lot quicker trip for that Ryder truck this time, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have access. We have walk-in coolers now, walk-in
yeah.
freezers, so we can stock up
Yeah, you
where we
can.
couldn't do that in Fayetteville.
Yeah. So much bigger kitchen is what that translates into.
Much
Oh, yeah.
bigger kitchen. So,
Awesome.
but yeah. So kudos to Samuelson Group and then Moses Tucker.
Okay.
They took care of us.
All right.
Yeah.
So, again, what was it like getting the doors open here? Because you guys had done that before. I think you probably learned lessons.
Still scary.
Or maybe not.
It was scary. It was. I think when we opened that day, opening day, and being able to look outside,
Yeah.
and you see a line going
Around the building
down the sidewalk, around the building, around the sidewalk,
with no sign on the building.
Did you get the Jordan tier?
and
Yes.
I did, and I was just like,
Uh-oh.
"Oh crap!"
Yeah.
I was like, "How are we gonna? How are we
Because
gonna keep up with this?"
Yeah.
yeah, but if you really truly know our story, it is an emotional one because we didn't have a sign on the building. And I'm getting emotional talking about it
I remember.
because we didn't even have a sign up. Our signs on the street, I think 3 of them were up, and the 4th one, it was delayed, and the graphic on the front door got messed up, and it was a lot that happened going into this. And we're believers, and when I tell you that God showed up that weekend at the last minute, so it was emotional for me. He doesn't get sensitive. I'm sensitive. I always call myself a sensitive gangster because everybody think I'm so hardcore, but I am so sensitive.
Sure.
And but just to see our customers and the grace, and it was a lot of the Fayetteville customers. They're the reason, like, our social media followers.
Yeah.
And the influencers. Oh my gosh. They took care of us.
Yeah.
Garrett and Amanda. They were there,
Yeah.
and it's like the Hangry Peddler. Like they they've been with us,
Yeah.
and so it was just amazing.
Yeah.
I can't even thank them enough.
Yeah.
And so the momentum just kept going, and so again, Byron and I are foot on the gas type people. So it's like it's time to go.
Yeah.
And
and just not having the clue, not being able to gauge the amount of volume we had. Support of our suppliers, Cisco, Steve Jones, our rep. He's family
just walked
now.
through here.
Yeah.
he was here doing work.
He was here actually helping me with some of the stuff, closing up and
That's great.
doing some demo work and
That's
things
great.
like that. So, I mean, he definitely, went well beyond what his job
Sure.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's great.
and they make sure that we had everything we needed. If we were running low on anything, he may not be able to move a truck, but he'll get it here some kind of way, So
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's great. And 7 months now here? Does that sound right?
7 months.
Yeah.
we opened December 13th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That wasn't a Friday, was it?
It was a Saturday.
It was a Saturday.
Okay, good. 'Cause
It
no
was a
Friday
Saturday.
the 13th.
It was supposed to be Friday, I think, but our youngest graduated college that Saturday morning.
Okay.
So we pushed opening to that evening.
Wow. Congratulations. Go put on a T-shirt. Let's go to work.
That's right. That's right.
That's great. That's great. I love that story. What a great story. Are you guys ready to talk food?
Let's talk food.
Let's talk food. We got
Yes.
that, the Mike Ingman Home Pro Tip of the Week, and that's coming up next right here on the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas.
Let me show you something.
Connect with us at Flavors of Northwest Arkansas on Facebook and Instagram, or by email at flavorsofnwa@gmail.com.
Okay, welcome back. It's that time. It's time for the Mike Ingman Home Pro Tip of the Week, and for that, we're going to Natasha and Byron. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the tip or tips?
What's yours?
What's yours?
Is it the same?
I don't know. What's your tip?
Okay, air fryer.
No.
Oh, okay then.
Duh. Don't
Okay.
don't try to
Okay,
pick my
okay.
brain.
You trying to Jedi mind trick her?
Yes.
My tip actually came from a customer.
Yes. Because
Is that what you're gonna say?
No.
Okay, well I'll say it then.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so pro tip. This actually came from a customer. She come in, she get her wings because they lived quite far distance. So whenever she come in, she would order 35 wings, 50 wings.
Yeah, we do 50.
So they
and I
order
think it was
50
lemon
wings.
pepper.
And they'd order some side sauces with it. She said her secret was they take it home, put it in the refrigerator or freezer, whichever.
Yeah.
But whenever they take something out, they'd heat it up in the air fryer and then pour some of the sauce that they bought over it, and it would taste just like it just came out of the kitchen.
Interesting.
Crispy, soft, chewy, juicy, moist. She said it was perfect.
Great
Yeah.
And
tip.
I was like, huh.
Have you tried
Never
it?
thought about that.
So now we tell everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
we tried it, and I was like, "Oh wow,
It worked, right?
Wow, yes,
All
yes.
right. Miss Natasha.
My tip has to do with family. I say, if you want to elevate your recipes, cook with family.
Sure.
Cook with family.
Sure.
So
I need an example.
Yes.
Give me one example of how one was elevated in family.
Oh my gosh.
I'm putting her on the spot, am I?
I think honestly the desserts, because being able to cook with my daughters, oh my gosh.
clapping.
Listen.
I'm clapping.
We bounce off of each other,
Yeah.
different like ingredients and things like that, and then I was able to teach one of my daughters the other day about how to make her cake moist and things like that, and she's like, how do you make it flip out like that? Oh, let me show you how to do that.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean that has probably been the biggest blessing, is being able to cook with my daughters all the time.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yes.
great. We'll be right back.
Your story doesn't have to end. As an organ donor, the good in you can live on. In fact, you can save up to 8 lives through organ donation. Sign up to give the gift of life after you're gone. You'll be happy you did. Just maybe, someone else will too. Sign up online today as an organ, eye, and tissue donor at organdonor.gov. It saves lives.
Well, did you know that 1 in 3 adults are at risk for kidney disease? The stat is also, this one's scary as well. 1 in 7 people have kidney disease, and 90% of you don't know that you have it. Over 90,000 people are on the kidney wait list for organ transplant. 12 of them die every day. You never hear about that. That's a shame. Kidney.org is the place to go to learn more about how you can help and how you can be a part of the problem. Organ donation, we talk about it every week. Super, super important. Don't take them with you. Please get signed up. We'll roll old school. You can go to the DMV or Department of Finance, how it is here. Of course, organdonor.gov is what we always talk about. It takes 5 minutes to get signed up through the Arkansas link, 5 minutes to get signed up through the Texas link. And of course, those of you with iPhones, which is most of us, go to the health app. You can do it through there. Please, please, please take care of yourself and others through this process. Kidney.org is the place to go. And of course, organdonor.gov. Thanks as always. We're back with Natasha and Byron. You guys ready to talk food?
Let's talk.
I've got to start with the sauces. This is what I've been thinking about. We talk about messing around at home and experimenting. That's kind of how you came up with these sauces, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me about how you came up. I guess like you said, you have the focus group.
Just trying different things.
Yeah.
Started with my barbecue sauces, of course, with cooking with ribs, chicken, things like that.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big sauce person on my barbecue, but to add a little bit of flavor, because as growing up, the kids, they got to have anything. I try to give them anything besides ketchup.
Right.
So,
right.
And there's a ton of barbecue sauce out there on the market.
I know.
And I've gone through, and I must have.
They're all just pounds and pounds of sugar.
I must have bought one of everything out there.
Right.
And just tasting them all. Nope, too sweet. Not sweet enough.
Yeah.
Too bold, too spicy.
Yeah.
So, just started with that, with a blend of it, and then came across a couple that I really, really liked, and I wanted to build off of that. And so now we got barbecue.
1 down, 30 to go.
1 down, 30 to go. Thing about barbecue, some people like it sweet, some people like it smoky.
There's not a perfect one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at least give a choice there. So that comes with our mesquite barbecue. Then we got our honey barbecue.
Nice.
So if you don't like it, with that sweetness, the smoky barbecue, that's where you go.
Yeah.
Then say, okay, now let's think of something else we can do.
Yeah.
You got your hot sauces. Everybody loves hot sauce.
You bet.
Give it a little bit more flavor. Let's play around with it. Let's see if we could jazz it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't go too far into what to add to jazz it up, but
no need to get specific.
A little bit of honey, a little bit of mustard.
All of our there you go.
Yeah.
All of our sauces, in case you don't know, are hot sauce based.
Okay.
That's barbecue sauce.
Okay. All right.
So we build off of that with the honey mustard.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that's good. Now, pro tip.
Oh, another one. Number 3. Let's hear it.
Instead of using barbecue sauce on your ribs, honey mustard sauce on your ribs.
Really?
Yes.
Really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot
Kids
honey
ate that
mustard.
up.
Okay.
Kids ate that up.
Before you smoke or put it on the grill, or after?
After.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
After.
Good tip.
They loved it.
Interesting.
So that came across, and it's just like, okay, let's try to think of something else.
Yeah.
Of course, lemon pepper seasoning was always out there.
Sure.
But it's like, I never seen a lemon pepper sauce anywhere.
That's fair.
Oops, I wasted lemon pepper into my something here. Let's see what
Here we
happens
go.
here.
Here we
Too
go.
much.
So it's just like, let's add a little bit of this to that. Oh, okay.
Hello.
Try this. Kids was like, oh, that's really good.
Please tell me that you're writing this down as you do it, because when we try to get a recipe from my mother, no, I'm getting a big no.
No.
Because when I get a recipe from my mother-in-law,
We had to
I don't know.
force it. We had to force it into writing because it's like pulling stuff from his brain, and then the girls can make the sauce too, and it's all documented.
Yeah.
But he's
watching me make the sauce. They're just like, well, how do you know how much to put in there?
Blip, 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 blip.
yeah.
Season the taste.
Right.
I taste it. It's like, that's it. And it's like, well, Dad, how are we gonna make the sauce if we don't know how much to put in there?
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Like, it has to be
know.
consistent. It has
Sure.
So now it's to the point where we make all of our sauces daily.
Yeah.
Our
Awesome.
oldest, she makes it most of the time. She makes it as well.
Yeah.
And now they're telling me I don't know how to make my own sauce.
What?
He doesn't.
What?
He does not know how to make the
That
sauce
is
anymore.
sacrilege.
He does not follow the recipe. So
The originator does not follow the recipe.
We will make the sauce.
You don't measure it out. You don't have to measure it out.
That's great. That's great. Well, very popular wings. Tell me about them. You've got, of course, to let people know, traditional and home style and plant-based. But let's start with traditional and home style.
All right. The traditional wings are naked wings.
Okay.
Just regular bone-in wings. You can get them naked, or you can get them sauced. You can get your sauce on the side. We do brine our wings. Typical brine is, everyone knows kosher salt, a little bit of sugar, but we just add a little bit of something extra in there.
Oh.
And doing so, and
whiskey. No.
Believe it or not,
Right.
we did not brine our wings in Fayetteville.
Really?
We just started recently brining our wings
No
since we
kidding.
moved up here. And I have Fayetteville customers that were diehard homestyle fans
Ah.
that have said, I don't know what you're doing with these naked wings, but that's all I order now. They don't even order homestyle anymore.
Okay.
He said just the naked wings with that flavor, whatever you put in there,
Dang.
that does it for me.
And to be clear, the traditional wings, both the naked and home style, are both traditional bone-in wings.
Okay, yeah.
And sometimes that confuses people because the home style is the breaded wing. And
Okay,
it's called
yeah.
home style because it's like how you would make it at home,
Regular
flour
fried
it
chicken.
up and just and then you have the naked wing. But Fayetteville, we didn't have, honestly, a lot of space to do
Oh, yeah.
what we can do here.
Right.
So
That makes sense.
we were just limited,
Yeah.
Limited on the bakery, we were just limited on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because we just didn't have room.
Yeah.
So, and yeah.
So if someone would have gotten a hold of you guys 7 years ago and pulled you off to the side and said, did you know that you guys will be making plant-based wings, would you have believed them?
No. No, would not.
Well, tell me about it.
And that's my thing is, you go to the grocery store, you see all the meatless wings.
Sure.
Was it Morningstar or
Sure.
all the others, and it's just like, what is that? And you taste it, and it tastes like cardboard. And it's just
And
like
salt.
And it's like, what is that? That's not even food.
Yeah.
But we came across a meatless option, and I never would have thought I'd put it on the menu.
Huh.
It's like, I'm not going to put that crap on my menu.
I'm with you, yeah.
But after tasting it, I was like, wow, no way. That actually tastes like chicken.
Yeah, that can't be real.
They can't be real.
Yeah.
And that's the reaction that we get, from a lot of our customers. They love it.
Interesting.
Even people that aren't vegetarian.
Yeah.
Or like, when I feel like I'm eating clean, this is my clean week.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
their go-to.
Huh.
And I honestly can't take the credit for that. We can't take the credit. We don't make them.
Sure.
But I've never tasted anything like it, and I don't know of anyone else that has them.
Gosh, man, things come a long way.
They're pretty good.
You know,
Yeah.
they come a long, long way with things.
Yeah, we have some great suppliers.
Yeah.
Well, you guys also have boneless,
Yes.
which
Yeah, boneless.
which are small strips, I guess, kind of. How does that come out? Because I'm a bone guy, so
Yeah.
I've never really fiddled with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bone-in person too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like watching Hot Ones, and
Yeah.
they've got the those I guess goes back to plant based, but yeah, without the bone, and kind of feel like they're cheating, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're breaded, so that
Yeah.
we don't have any naked boneless wings.
Sure,
but
sure.
they're really good, and our customers love them.
Now I've got to get into the catfish.
Yes.
Oh,
Catfish fillet and catfish steaks.
Yes.
Dang, man.
yes. And don't forget
This-
the dipped catfish.
The steaks.
Yes.
Yes. We argued about the steaks.
Oh boy.
She's like, don't put the steaks on the menu. That's country. And I'm like, I am country.
Come on
and
now.
I love steaks. And
Come
I'm gonna
on now.
Because
Huh.
my thing is, to me, catfish steaks are just like steak. You know, you got your bone-in ribeye.
Okay.
And you got your boneless ribeye.
Yeah.
But they taste totally different.
Okay.
Because it's something about that bone that
Sure.
It's just a little work.
The
It's
marrow just whatever that flavor comes out and through the meat.
Okay.
Same thing for the steaks.
Okay.
I mean, yes, there's a bone, but think
and
of
some little bones. There's some little bones,
think of
but they're not horrible.
Think of a salmon steak. Cut right down the middle.
Sure.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You got that bone right down the spine.
Yep.
You break it in half, pop it out, and you may just have a couple outliers.
Sure.
But that's a nice chunk of catfish.
Boy,
and
man.
And it's delicious.
The steaks are my favorite. I have to admit, they are my favorite.
Well, look who came around.
Yes, I did. I came around. I didn't think anyone. I thought it was a country thing. I'm
But-
like,
but-
nobody's gonna want catfish steaks, you know.
But it's funny though because a lot of people are like, "What? What's a steak? What's a catfish steak?"
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and then they
Absolutely.
taste it, and then I got customers that taste it, and they be, "No, I'm filet.
Yeah.
And then they'll get a steak, and they're like, "Oh, I'm
Right.
getting that next time."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love it. My mother-in-law's favorite, the shrimp, fried shrimp. I know we've been waiting a little bit to talk about this.
Yes.
Because she's not had it since Fayetteville.
Right.
Okay.
So it's changed a little, no?
It changed a little. Like I said, in the beginning, you know, we were solely focused on the sauce. You know, the restaurant, everything, the menu revolved around our sauce because
Okay.
our sauce was the focal point. It's our house-made sauce. You're not going to get it anywhere else.
Okay.
But moving up here, we got a bigger kitchen. We got more space. So, you know, the shrimp that everyone does it. You know, not everyone, but a lot of places.
Okay.
You know, you get frozen shrimp.
Yeah.
You fry it up, you serve it.
Yeah, of course.
So, just so we have that shrimp option on the menu.
Yeah.
So that worked for us
Yeah.
in Fayetteville. We got up here, and it's like we have room
to kind of
stretch.
spread out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so it's like and I blame her and my youngest that we came across some shrimp samples one day.
Oh, boy.
And they were playing around with the breading, and next thing you know, they started.
And someone was playing around with egg wash, and it's like, yes.
And next thing you know, they started taking samples out throughout the dining room to customers.
Oh,
our customers have always been our focus group.
Now, mind you, this is just something we were playing around with, and now we got customers calling and sending us messages through Instagram saying, "Hey, I was in here last week, and I was there last week, and I tried some shrimp, but it's not on your menu, and I'm trying to order it. Where can I get it?"
Oh, no.
And it's just like, I'm looking at them, and they're like,
You have to hire a full-time shrimper?
Like, what did we step into?
Yeah.
So we started doing that, and
Nice.
our shrimp sales have gone up probably 300%.
Ooh. Hello.
Yes.
So we sell, and I mean, if it's not a dinner, they're always like, okay, we want to get a side. You know, you get a la carte, 5 pieces of shrimp, and we get a lot of that.
Wow.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
So shrimp sales have actually skyrocketed.
Wow.
And also our catfish sales.
And with
Outstanding.
that, yeah, you have to have a good tartar sauce. And
Oh, sure.
You know, initially, and we still have them, the packages of the white tartar sauce, but now that we are able to spread out, okay, let's kind of activate some of these recipes. And so now we make our own tartar, but we call it remoulade because we want to be fancy.
Sure.
You know, it's a remoulade sauce, and
Yeah.
you know, it has a little heat to it.
Good.
And customers actually use it as fried dip. They use it catfish.
That's for
shrimp,
everything.
For everything. You could honestly just lace it on top of a sandwich.
Absolutely.
And have a good time.
Love
Yes.
it. Chicken tenders, of course, as well.
Chicken tenders, yes.
I'm sure that's popular.
They love our tenders.
Yeah.
Our tenders,
Yeah.
the only tenders we order are fresh. Only wings we order are fresh.
Yeah.
But we order jumbo tenders.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
So they're not chicken fingers.
Tender
so we don't,
steaks.
So we don't. So we can't call them chicken fingers because
Right.
they're more like arms.
Yeah.
but
Chicken forearms.
when we say jumbo tenders, and people, we get customers that come in and say, "Man, why is your chicken tender dinner so expensive? Then when the plate comes in front of them, whoa, these
They're
are
like,
huge.
oh,
Yeah.
wow. And
Wow.
they're like, yeah.
And one more thing, what we do is also we brown our tenders as well.
Okay.
So makes them extra juicy too.
By the way, I was waiting for you to say you brine your shrimp, and I was going to call you on it, but you didn't. You didn't. That's fine.
Now,
That's
our
fine.
youngest did ask. She
She
did
did
ask you to
me-
do that last week.
Yes,
Yeah.
she did, and I did it for.
He brined her shrimp.
Oh.
I couldn't taste the difference.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, I couldn't taste it. I tried for it. I let it sit for about 3-4 hours, and I was like, no, it didn't.
Okay, first off, you never want to let shrimp sit anywhere for 3 or 4 hours.
No.
I was like, that just
No.
did not work out well.
No.
Yeah,
Just a
so-
guess, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fries popular, the flat fries. How'd you come about
Flat
that?
fries.
Flat fries. Came across that. It's funny.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We started with when we first opened in Fayetteville. We started with flat fries,
Okay.
and it did not. It didn't. The flat fries fell flat.
They fell flat.
Fair
Nobody
enough.
liked them. No, we don't. No. So we took them off the menu. And 2 years later, after that, we brought them back, and then it was just like, what are these? The same thing we started with that you guys didn't like.
Yeah, I think though with the flat fries though is we started creating our own seasonings for it.
Oh, I see.
And so that kind of
Makes a big
elevated
difference.
them.
Big difference.
And so we use that seasoning on everything.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So,
And a lot of people ask, what are flat fries? And I tell them, think about steak fries, but thinner.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
And the trick that we've learned with those is if you don't cook them long enough, they fall flat. So they're just limp.
There you go.
You
Yeah.
cook them too long, you got potato chips. So
Fair.
You gotta cook
you gotta
them
gotta
cook
find the
them
middle.
just right. Let them hit the air. Don't
Yeah.
let them sit on the steam. Flip them, shake them, send them out.
You don't want them to be like the dentist tongue depressor thing. They put it
No,
down to do.
no, just
you don't
kinda
want
just-
that.
no,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Old school chicken gizzards. Old school.
Oh.
You don't find that
Yes.
anywhere, do you?
No.
Yeah.
I hate those things.
Yeah.
I hate them.
They,
and he loves them.
They
Another country edition is what
I'm about
I
to say,
said.
there's the same many people that just love
We
chicken
have
gizzards.
they've been
yes.
they've been a blessing and a curse. for us.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because I wanted to add that option, just didn't think we'd sell a lot of them.
Yeah.
You buy a case, and we may go through that case.
See what happens. All right.
Or that case may go bad before we get rid of them. But
Yeah.
we want to have the option.
Sure.
But what I don't like is the membrane. What I don't like is, and because you cook it too long, then they're going to be chewy.
Yeah.
And then you don't cook it long enough, of course. It's just like, so we got the, so I was like, you know what? I'm a carnivore. I want meat. I don't want anything that goes along with it.
Right.
So we started trimming them. So we trim all that out, and it's like, wow, fried them up. This is good.
Okay.
Like
Really good. I like
popcorn
these.
chicken.
It's like popcorn chicken.
Okay. All right.
But the problem
And
is,
the problem is that once we started doing that, the sales skyrocketed.
Oh, here we
had
go.
customers calling saying, "Hey, it won't let me order more than 3 because we had to put a
we had to
limit.
put a limit.
We had to put
wow.
a limit on them.
Oh, wow.
Because, and I think it was only one time in Fayetteville where a guy, he came in, ordered 3, walked out, put them in his car, came back, ordered 3 more.
What a punk.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
a punk.
Yeah. But that's the biggest problem, though, is how many people can trim them. Who trims them?
Yeah, we've got 2 people.
Yeah, and I'm one of them.
So
No wonder
it's
you hate
pretty-
'em.
I
It's
hate
pretty time consuming.
Yeah.
It's
And
time consuming.
As soon as you think, okay, we got a big bucket,
Gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Gone. And yeah, people will call, and I've done this many times. They've called and say, "Hey, do you have any gizzards? I don't see them on the menu." And I'll tell them, "Give me 10 minutes," and I'll go back and I'll trim some, and I'll have them ready for you. Like I've done that because I hate for people to
I get it.
You have your mouth set for this,
Right.
and it's not available, and it's like, darn it. let me
We're
go
out of
trim
your
some.
popcorn gizzard.
Let me. Yes, we're out.
Yeah, because
Like,
most people we get the calls. Well, how many gizzards are to an order?
a lot.
Well, we don't sell them by the gizzard. So
It's like a basket of gizzards, and yeah.
That's the name of my next band, by the way, Basket of Gizzards.
Basket of
We're gonna
gizzards.
be really
and,
popular.
And then I had to train somebody's hand because his portion size, I'm like, no, portion my hand size. Look at
So-
it.
Oh, I shook his hand, yeah.
the portion size is an issue. I always end up with extra gizzards back there.
Whoops.
So
That's great.
Yeah,
well-
because he doesn't cut them.
You were talking earlier about doing desserts with family. Mm-hmm. The desserts here are pretty popular.
They're pretty popular.
Tell me what's going on there.
Listen, a lot of crazy. It started, honestly, with just a lemon pound cake. His mom's recipe,
Yummo.
lemon pound cake.
Mm-hmm.
And did that forever in Fayetteville. But here, it's like, we got some other recipes, because I've always wanted to do just the vanilla pound cake.
Sure.
We have a red velvet pound cake. We have all types of just other desserts that we do, like on holidays, that we just hadn't been able to do. So, okay, let's start playing. Let's experiment. How can we elevate that? And so the girls are like, oh, well, I want to do this dessert. And so we just started just evolving what was in the recipe book, honestly.
Nice.
And it just, and when we tweak a recipe, we make sure we document it, because we want to keep everything consistent.
See what they do?
I just go with it.
Yes. Consistency is key
So
to
this is where
everything that we're doing.
you're the test market on this one.
Yes.
You're the focus group.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yes. So, but the desserts have taken off, and it's a great thing, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you guys are buying faster than we can bake.
Yeah.
Like, I want, after I make a cake, I want it to sit for maybe a day. I end up having to cut it too soon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because customers are like, I smell cake. I know you have a cake back there. And so I end up cutting it, and they're like, well, I like hot cake, but I don't. And then the cake is gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
And then they make me feel bad, because they're like, well, I traveled here, I came from out of town. Okay, let me cut the cake. Let me cut the cake. But I'm constantly
You
in
got
there
to put it
baking.
immediately in the freezer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, we like to make people happy.
Sure.
And that's
The whole
part
thing.
of the problem.
Part of the
That's
problem,
part of
making
the
people
problem.
happy.
We want to make people happy. Especially, when they're sitting here eating and they're happy and they're dancing and they're just,
Yeah.
that is a great feeling.
It's a great feeling.
And they just feel right at home.
Yeah,
That is
for
a
sure.
great feeling.
That's great.
So,
It's great when you can have that.
yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm still waiting on my dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter, she's so busy with her desserts, with her cookie butter.
Butter, the cookie butter.
The cookie butter bars and everything like that. And I told her, I said, I just want some boneless cookies. I call them boneless
He
cookies.
calls them boneless.
Boneless
cookies.
chocolate chip cookies.
There you go.
Chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate chips. Yes.
And
Okay.
they are amazing.
All right.
They are.
They really are.
So what's the most popular one here?
As far as dessert?
Dessert,
Ooh.
yeah.
Right now, that's going to be the
Salted caramel, and I would say it's either going to be the brownie or the cookie.
Yep.
Yes.
So salted caramel, is that a cookie?
That's pound cake.
No, that's
Pound
pound
cake.
cake.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so that's
No,
the vanilla
I
pound
would-
cake, and then I make a salted caramel icing for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I would actually say the brownie or the
Cookie butter.
the cookie butter bars, they run out of here.
Yes.
Yeah, they run
Wow.
out. Especially
Yeah.
the ones with the coconut on them.
Yeah.
And finally, I want to know about the house punch.
That would be them.
The rooster juice.
Rooster juice.
Honestly, okay, so that started up. That was a concoction that I just kind of mixed up and just kept playing with it. And I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
Did you write it down?
I did not, but I remembered it. But initially it was an alcoholic drink, because we had alcohol.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
And people loved it, but
sure
the
they did.
sales were. But a lot. I would ear hustle, and I hear people saying, "Oh, does that have alcohol in it or whatever?" And yeah, and they're like, "Oh man." I kept hearing that, so I just took the alcohol away from it, and now the sales honestly have gone up.
Oh, wow.
As a
Okay.
result, yes. So we just call it the rooster juice.
Welcome to today.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
today. Now, the green, that's just my country man loves lime green Kool-Aid. It's just, it's Kool-Aid. I hate it. Like,
Customers
seriously,
love it.
why would
Customers love it.
customers
Sure.
buy it? Like, why would you want to sell green Kool-Aid?
Sugar.
Like, seriously?
People like sugar.
There's green Kool-Aid, but the Rooster Punch is not a Kool-Aid. It is a true fancy punch.
Okay. All right.
It's fancy.
But yes,
Or-
I do get to add my little touches here and there.
Yeah, you do.
With the steaks, the gizzards, and the Kool-Aid.
And the Kool-Aid.
This country.
Guys, thank you. It's been great.
Thank
It's
you.
been a lot of fun. Where can folks find you?
We are at 201 Southwest 14th Street, right in the corner of 14th and Walton.
It's like a pitch man over there.
Yes.
We're on social media.
We are on. You can find us on TikTok.
Yep.
It's quiet on TikTok. We're getting ready to launch our first reels and everything on TikTok.
yeah.
I think that's the correct term for TikTok. I'm not
That's
sure.
what I do. You're right.
Yeah, Instagram. You can find us on Instagram at Chick'n Headz NWA.
Okay.
Facebook, Chick'n Headz NWA. And where else? Is that it? I think.
And www.chickenheads.com.
ChickenHeadz.com.
Okay.
Not ChickenHeadsNWA.com anymore. Just ChickenHeads.com.
Look at you guys.
Yes, that's right. We own that
Awesome.
domain.
Get
Yes.
it now.
Yes.
Appreciate it, guys.
Proud of us. Yes.
Flavors of Northwest Arkansas. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and yes, TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Hey, have a great week. Don't forget, please tip your servers, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.